Okay, great morning. Well, like I said, I stopped to have breakfast. And I wanted to ask about what Trump is doing when it comes to the White House, dismantling sections of it and building his great ballroom. So what's pushing the reading is the joy of the conversations when it comes to him blocking information. Okay? So he went 100% out and out lied about what he was going to do, how it was going to be done, etc. So what we have, the outside influence of this is what's being cut, and it's showing his vulnerability at what is being worked on. So the vulnerability of the things that he's doing now, okay, the concrete things he's doing, which is tearing down part of the history of the White House. So what we have, the readings about the union coming together of people when it comes to the message of truth, the concrete message, the things coming out, the information coming out to the public that's being shared on what he's doing with the White House. Energy coming into it about the seasons of the business he's trying to do. And again, more messages, concrete messages coming out on what he's trying to do. Now, again, the seasons, the wheel is turning. All the seasons are happening on all these business deals he's doing and what he hopes to gain by building this ballroom. Okay? So what's going on now is the community. We're coming together as a people and seeing the government, seeing his narcissism, and just how absolutely dark it is, the devil, the darkness that he continues to put into place. The challenge is what he's holding to, he's bound by now, okay? When it comes to the history, and that is going to bring, what's that word? Judgment. It's going to bring judgment down on his head, what he's doing, what he's holding to, because he is messing with the history of the White House. And that's not flying with the public. Potential outcome, he has just got himself in a bind now with it. He's going to be eaten away. And the truth, the swords are coming down. Okay? So this big monument to himself that he wants to make this like Mar-a-Lago. He wants to build himself an edifice. Is not going well with people. Okay? He is cutting his own throat by doing this, by tearing down part of the White House. So we're going to go ahead and do the clarifying read and see what else it has to say about this. What is it going to tell us? So let's see what's at the center of it all is, yeah, an abuse of power. The Five of Swords. Total abuse. What he thinks he can do. Now, part of the problem is, of course, Pee Wee German is whispering in his ear that he's got plenary power. Your power's absolute. Do whatever you want. You don't need to keep the great. I just had a spam call that knocked my video offline, so now we'll have to continue and see if I can merge it together. But again, the very center of it, let's start this part again, is about his abuse of power. And the problem that, you know, Pee Wee German is whispering in his ear that he's got plenary power. You've got absolute power to do whatever you want to do, okay? So above it, we have the dark drama that they're trying to do, this narcissistic, this is the article, not the article, this is the Project 2025 of that fake Christianity that they want to put into place. The Antichrist movement that's trying to take over America. And the foundation is wanting to control the action. Wanting to control the action, abusing the power, getting Project 2025 in there, the Antichrist replacing the Christian dynamic. So one side of it coming in, we've got this overturning of things. Sometimes this is the card of sacrifice, but it's also overturning things. Above it, we have the messages coming out, information coming out, with the foundation of justice, wanting justice. So people are speaking about this, overturning this. And we have, again, coming into it is delusion. Things done by the dark of night. This is not somebody that's in the light of day. This is somebody that's in the dark of night in his delusion, his fantasy. And again, trying to overturn things with an abuse of power. So let's see what we have on the other side of it. Walking away. So emotionally, he has walked away from what he's doing. He doesn't give a rat's ass about the history. Above it, we have the light being shed on that. More messages are coming out about this false Christianity that they're trying to bring in. More light on about how he's emotionally unstable. And messages about actions coming out. Page of Wands, the actions, a message about his trying to control things when it comes to justice. And the other side, of course, we have a Tower moment. Things are going to be imploding when it comes to his delusion, trying to overturn things with an abuse of power, that he's emotionally walked away from anything of value, and it's leading to a Tower moment for him. So the message about actions and messages about information are more coming out about his abuse of power. More's being talked about that, and more light on his abuse of power is coming in about justice, wanting to move in justice. So what we have above it all that's driving it is this sitting with things, contemplating what's there, not liking what's coming, feeling this, this exhaustion from the battle that's taking place, looking at this hardline drama of his mentality ruled by his mind of delusion that's happening, and what's going on with the Republicans, the Ten of Pentacles, Republic Uglies, and about the past, about the Epstein stuff that's still there. And there is an agreement now. People are coming together in an agreement when it comes to this charging forward with truth, wanting the truth, the fight for truth, information, and what's being birthed in America, what they're trying to do, and what is being worked on, the Eight of Pentacles, the concrete happenings that are taking place, and this absolute burden that people are under now, feeling weighed down with the actions and trying to figure out the next move because of what they're hiding, what they're doing. Okay, we've got the High Priestess, what's being hidden, and they want to temper it because they have now come to the judgment about what he is doing, okay? When it comes to tearing down part of the White House to build his ballroom. So that can make him feel important. That he's got something like Putin's got, you know, Putin's got the big hallways, all of that. So Trump has got to have that now too, to make himself feel important. So yeah, it's, you know, it's not going to go well for him. It's not going to go well. Every time he makes a movement on this, he's cutting his own throat. And so that's it. We're going to go forward. He can't go in there and just railroad history, take it out and try to build a monument to himself. That's not going to stand. I want to ask what's going to happen with that ballroom that he's trying to build when he's gone. What's going to happen with that? What's hidden? Yeah, something new is going to come. Concrete thing about what's hidden and for the long term. Okay, so something's going to happen with this when it comes to the long term. There's going to be a sharing of something concrete that's been hidden. And yeah, what's been hidden in the long term, the swords are coming down. That's going to bring that to an end. The information coming out and the truth. The truth is going to emerge. So that's what's going to happen with it. Truth is going to emerge. They're going to have the evidence in hand, concrete evidence in hand that's going to be shared. And we're going to go to a better place with ending the drama that they've done when it comes to the things that they have tried to bind up, okay? This mental confusion that they've tried to do in what they've done with the White House and the Project 2025 and all of that. It is going to have some big reveals coming out when it comes to those things, and some big changes are going to take place when it comes to that. But his tearing down the White House now, there's going to be a big impact from that when it comes to Trump. People are not going to take this laying down. This is just, I see like a hornet's nest. In doing what he's doing with that now, it's like he's out there, hit this hornet's nest. Yeah, and he can't get away from it. You know, he's running, he's trying to get away from this hornet's nest, but these hornets are not going to give up. Okay, he's going to get stung with this for what he's doing to the White House. So on that note, I'll leave that here and try to merge these two. Let's see if I can merge them. If I can't, then I will do it in 2 parts.